Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Any position works. The goal here really is just to have our back upright or straight. Not tight, but also not hunched over. Just a nice upright back. You can be lying down if this helps for you. Or if you want to be sitting in a chair, you can do that as well. Doesn't really matter, just as long as your back is upright. This is also an open eye meditation practice. We don't close our eyes. We're not going inside. We're not hiding from anything. We're not running away. Closing our eyes during a practice can give us the attitude that we're doing something special, something uncommon. Well, it is uncommon, but doing something that's not this moment. Going inside, looking for some energy, nothing like that. Only our eyes are open during the day, so we should practice with our eyes open, because then the insights of meditation could be more readily available for us. We're not hiding from anything. We're just becoming extraordinarily clear about what is. So we keep our eyes open. It's an attitude. But if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed, feel free to do so. There's no restraints here. Only if your eyes are open, go ahead and just leave the screen alone. You don't need to look at the screen. Just drop your eyes a little bit below you, in front of you. We're not staring or analyzing at anything here, but we're also not fuzzy and blurry. Just a nice light gaze down. Back upright, not tight. Comfortable seating position. Eyes open, down. Let's begin with a simple question. A signpost. A pointer. What is here right now? When there are no problems to be solved. There's nowhere to go. Nothing to do. No one to become. What's left? This isn't a question for the mind. We're not here to think about it. What is left by the point of view of experience itself, when there are no problems to be solved, what is here. Look carefully. Your mind will keep chattering, or maybe you don't know this. Maybe you feel that you are thinking, that you are the one creating thoughts. Maybe it feels like you can't stop thinking. You're trying to see what's here when all problems have ceased, but you just can't stop thinking. Planning, naming, remembering. But you are not your thoughts. They happen all by themselves. In the same way your heartbeat happens all by itself. But we've learned to identify with thinking, and so we believe we are it. So we're not here to clear the mind or stop thinking. We're here to allow thinking to happen. We allow our minds to think what it wants to. And we neither push thoughts away, we don't ignore them, and we don't follow them either. We regard them like the sound of the wind blowing through trees outside our window. Just noise. Just chatter. And a useful tool we can use to do this or to see this perspective is to take our attention away from thinking into the sensation of the breath. Find your breath. Notice how it feels. Rest your attention with it. Not forcing or focusing or concentrating, just a gentle and light awareness of the sensation of breathing. As the breath comes in, notice how the belly, the abdomen expand. And as the breath leaves, notice how the belly and the abdomen contract all on its own. Stay with this. And if you're normal, you'll notice that you can't help but to think about the future. The mind was very seductive. It feels like we must pay attention to it. And when we start thinking about the future or the past or some story, some sexual fantasy or whatever, we're no longer with our breathing. We're no longer with the breath, and therefore not attentive to this moment. So when you notice that you're lost in thought, come back. Don't feel frustrated like you're failing. That's a thought too. Just gently rest your awareness with the breath and let go. Come back. Come back to breathing. Leave it alone. Return to the breath. Come back. Return to breathing. Leave thinking alone. Let it come and go all on its own. As the late Zen master Shunryu Suzuki says, during meditation, leave the front door and the back door of your mind open. Let thoughts come and go as they please. Just don't serve them any tea, because then they'll want to stay. Notice if it feels like you're paying attention to your breath from someplace above, someplace in your head. See if we can just change this perspective. Instead of paying attention to breathing from the head, pay attention to breathing from the breath itself. In other words, let breathing know it's breathing. Rest intimately with the breath and notice the breath from the breath. Not from above, but from breathing. From the breath, not from above. What notices breathing? What is it that hears these words right now? We call it I and a me. In the same way you found the breath and nestled with it and felt it from it, find the one who sees breathing. Find the one who hears these words. Not with your thoughts. We're not thinking about it. We find it in the same way we found the breath. What are you? Leave thinking alone. What sees thinking? What are you? All right, you can look at the screen. You know, we call each other people, persons, personas. And I think it's coincidentally interesting. The word person actually means mask. Because in Greco-Roman era plays, when the actors on the stage would wear a mask called a persona. And it means that which air passes through, because they had these microphones before electricity that would project their voice. So it was a persona. I think I'm saying it right. I could be wrong about how I'm saying it, but I know the word means mask from Greco-Roman era plays. It's just a mask we wear. So when you are looking at this video, you feel to be a person, a me, with a name, a story. I may ask you, who are you? You'll say, well, this is my name. I was born here. I like this kind of thing, and I'm going over there. This is my future that I want for myself. I'm this kind of person, that kind of person. But that's not you. What are you now? The story is this mask. It's something we take up to social convention so we can communicate with each other. But it's not you. I think I said this yesterday, but it's the same thing like the it in It Is Raining. When we say, I am hungry, I am Nathan, I am this, I am that. This I, where is it? That's why in meditation offers us the option to look for it. What really is this I? And why do we look for it? Because this I is the base of all of our problems and suffering. I'm tired, I'm depressed, I'm lonely, I need this, I need that, I, me, we don't know this I. We even think, even this moment, you may feel like, well, I'm using my eyes, I hear you. What does? There's hearing. Then where is the thing that hears? Where is the thing that sees? That's why I asked you in this practice today to move attention down from the breathing. We pay attention to breathing from breathing. And we reflect, what am I?